Good morning. I have two stories today, crazy stories. I had my doubts about the first one, but many of us were surprised during the last 4 or 5 years about how obedient, compliant, and stupid people are, right? And I think it's a good thing to face the real insanity that actually exists, right? So, and the second story is about this flat earther who went to Antarctica to prove that the earth is flat. Right. So the first story is just terrible, okay? So it's about a guy from Egypt, 37 years old, and he lives here in Sweden. And he's married, he's got 2 children, a son and a daughter, young children, right? And his wife was away on something, and he took the children to McDonald's to celebrate something. And then he gave them cookies and sweets. And then he took them home and killed them using helium gas. So, and the mother, the wife, came home, found him in the bed, in the middle of the bed, wearing a red dress. And next to him were the kids, dead. And he was alive. The man was alive. The plan was to kill himself too, but he didn't make it. See, so he was still alive. Wow, terrible story. Now, this guy, Paulus from Egypt, he was taken by the police officer. And this is what he said to the police officers, explaining why he killed his children. His motive for the murders was psychological problems with his gender identity. If he had only been allowed to live as a woman, he wouldn't have had to murder the children. This was the reason that he gave to the police officers. Right. Okay, so the second story is about this guy, Flat Earther. He's got a channel. His name is Geran Campanella, and his channel is Geran Sim. 73,000 followers on YouTube. And he was offered a trip to Antarctica to prove, and he went to prove that the earth is flat. And when he came down there, it was sun. The sun didn't set, see. Right. And he changed his mind. And that's what he said on his channel. Yeah, I was wrong about the earth being flat. He looked at the sun and he said, wow, it doesn't set. Shit. There's the sun. It just goes around. You know? It's fascinating, isn't it, that you have to explain these things to these people. If he had lived in Sweden, maybe he would have been closer to the truth, I think, because here in Sweden we have different seasons. If the earth is flat, you won't have seasons, would you? There wouldn't be seasons because there's nothing blocking the sun. The sun rises. Do I have to explain this really? Well, I do anyway. So you have a flat earth, a surface, right? And the sun rises and there is light on the surface. There's nothing blocking it, right? So you don't get seasons, do you? You get light, constant light, all over the place. And then when the sun sets, it gets dark on the whole surface, right? So yeah, here in Sweden we know this. I think so. Maybe there are some Swedish people who believe that the earth is flat. I don't know, but I'm sure there is. But they should realize that we have seasons here. And we get very bright periods here. That's right. During summer, it's bright. And then in winter, it's very dark. While on other places on the planet, it's different. Yeah, fascinating, I think. But yeah, I think I learned something over the last 4 or 5 years. Also listening to flat earthers, actually, because I've been talking to them. That's right, because I have a few of them on my channel making comments, calling me insane because I believe that the earth is round, spherical. I'm stupid, you know, they tell me. So I tried talking to them. Yeah, over the last 4 years I learned this. I knew that it was bad, right? But over the last 4 years it really struck home with me. Some terribly insane and stupid people out there. Right. And this story about this Egyptian guy is just terrible. It's transvestite. He's sad about not being able to be a woman. You know? I mean, what can you say about something like this? Right, so it's Friday, and I wish you a great weekend, right? Tomorrow will be better. Better stories. So see you tomorrow. Be good.